It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Spurs out in San Antonio. Well, for San Antonio, they're...
And it's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche la NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA. And with tip.
Well, guys, John Wall was the #1 overall pick in 2010, but he still thinks he's got a lot left to prove.
Certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. Seems like most stars now want to play on a super team, Doris, even if it means making personal sacrifices.
No doubt. And sometimes a player makes decisions. It doesn't have everything to do with money, and it doesn't have everything to do with touches. Sometimes when you get to a particular state in your career, it's about winning ultimately. And what does it take for me to get a ring? And those are the drivers of a lot of players' decision-making.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Peters out there with Brown. And it's Matthews in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Wall kicks to Brown. Feeds it to Matthews. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Beal. AI can't hit. And it's Washington's ball coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart. Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Aldridge against Matthews. Left side, Beal. Over in the corner, Brown. Washington with a fresh shot clock. Beal can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here's AI. He's covered by Beal. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by AI.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. From the high post, he drills it.
Well, it matters not if he's dribble driving to the rim or spotting up. John Wall's so assertive in that mid-range game. Guys, think about the first time John Wall registered his first triple-double. Only 4 players in NBA history had registered it in fewer games than he did. Think about these names: Oscar Robertson, Connie Hawkins, Magic Johnson, and Hambone Williams. Incredible.
To the paint, Peters. It's good on the putback.
Listen, Beal could have taken that shot, but the court vision's so good that he sees a chance to get his guy a better look.
AI outside. Pass to Medu. Back to AI. The feed now to Aldridge. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Brown missing. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's such a smart offensive player. DeMar DeRozan knows the best option there is the quick release on the catch and shoot.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And the Spurs with some changes. Davis Bertans checks in for Medu. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Rejected by AI.
Well, AI tracks the play, times his move, get it out of here.
Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his first basket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
It's Udo high post. Aldridge is there. Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. John Wall, probably as pure a point guard as you're going to. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. So the Wizards 5 right now. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. Down out there with Peters, and it's Matthews in at the 5. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Down by 15. Now here's Matthews. Tight defense on him. Wall with the steal. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Kings got the job done. He scored 23 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He was a big factor in helping his team continue to play well and ultimately come out ahead. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Now here's Wall. He's guarded by AI. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
Bradley Beal's evolution from prospect to all-star. He's a better scorer now, Doris, but also a better playmaker.
He is, Kevin, and Bradley Beal has been willing to take on more of the load on the offensive end. So not just wondering, okay, how do I get my shots, but how to involve his teammates. And his ability to improve that handle, the ability to put the ball on the deck and balance that perimeter shooting with the dribble drive makes him lethal.
Doris is seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball, a lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication. So as that action starts, the movement and the screening, are the teammates talking? Screen coming right, screen coming left. Do we want to trap the screen? Do we want to make sure the ball gets out of a certain player's hands? Communication in this day and age against motion offenses has got to be at the top of the list defensively.
Well said. And the Spurs making a change here. Mills is checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here is Wall. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Washington, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Mahimi's checked in for Peters. To the middle, in transition, here comes San Antonio. Bertans' shot is good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Wall kicks to Mahimi. Outside, Beal. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
AI outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. AI's got 6 points.
What I like here, AI challenging the defense inside, working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Wall, covered by Mills. All with it, providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. From past the arc. And so it's San Antonio holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeRozan out there with Medu. Then it's AI. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's DeRozan. And good coming on the assist by AI. AI's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now Wall. Outside Beal. Brown outside. And it's Wall at the elbow. Passes it to Peters. 6 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Peters has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, a lot of Wall's passes end up on the highlight reel. He just makes it so easy for his guys to catch and finish.
Here's AI, and he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Brown outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Beal deciding where to go with it. Peters passes to Brown. Shoots over DeRozan. Here's Matthews. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Matthews has got 7 points in the game.
Well, he doesn't quit on that play. Just stays with it and gets some easy points on the putback. That's nice.
It's AI on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Here's AI. Good. AI's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Washington calls timeout. And the league last season, Doris, looking to tighten up on the traveling calls. I think that's a move in a positive direction, and it's had a good effect.
Well, Kevin.
White dishes to AI. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And that one drops.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Allen against White. Stolen by AI. Beal with the steal. Left side, Dang. And he banks in the layup. Dang's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you, such a tremendous rhythm to that sequence. Great player movement, great ball movement on the lead pass.
The offensive rebound. Aldridge nails the baby hook.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Walker against Dang. Knocks it loose. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Here's AI. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Here's White, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
A different look now for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Davis Bertans, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. Then for the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Udo. Brown comes in for Luol Deng. And John Wall subbed in for Bradley Beal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for the Spurs. Allen outside. On the wing, Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. Brown outside. Rebound by Murray.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
AI left side. Makes it off the glass. AI's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'd pay to see this. Watching AI go to work, score in a variety of ways. This guy unstoppable right now.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Washington, Mahimi is out there with Peters. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Wall, and it's Bosch in at the 2 spot. And that one is good. And that's now 18 points for AI.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
The league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year. And, you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin. And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. Meadow, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Well, this is what you like to see from AI. He's seeing the whole floor, and he makes the unselfish play.
Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. The Wizards with another miss.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
AI with the bucket.
Well, as usual, able to read the defense, get the appropriate angle, and execute a terrific dribble drive by AI.
Outside, Wall. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And again, Washington, no good.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's AI. Aldridge trying to break free. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Pass to Cunningham. Stripped away. Here's AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
The pass to Medu. Outside Aldridge. AI outside. Back to Aldridge. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
Bosch double teamed. The kick out to Wall. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Wall's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to this storied season one more time.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
Boy, with all the work he did at the offensive end, it seemed to me to take a toll on the defenders. They could neither match his energy nor his intensity.
And the Spurs making a change here. Walker's checked in. Tony Allen's checked in for the Wizards. Now here's Wall. He's guarded by AI. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Forbes checked in. Dang finds Allen. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
AI with the bucket.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Here's Wall. Count that one.
Well, tough finish is nothing new to John Wall. The frame to take it goes right at the defense.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. AI in the post, covered by Wall. Yep, that one goes. And that's 31 points for AI.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is